Hello folks, this is Sean back with another video from my channel 300 Baud, and today we're going to take a look at the game Doom for the Atari Jaguar. So let's take a look at the game box itself. So we've got pretty nice artwork for the the standard Doom artwork. Jaguar down here. Looks like it's network 2-player capable. That's very interesting. Mature audience 17 plus by ID Software or id Software. So here at the back we've got some nice screenshots of the game in action. It says, "It's a bloodbath from hell. From outside the base you hear the carnage. Guns firing, men screaming, bones cracking, then silence. Suddenly you're the last surviving Marine, thrust into a bloody, gore-ridden underworld 50 million miles into the future." Well, that's interesting. 50 million miles into the future. "It's doomed to the 64th power with 16-bit true color, advanced lighting effects, and some new parts of hell you wish you didn't include in this version." Looks like I've got a couple other languages here. Let's see, mature, animated violence, animated blood and gore. Just the standard here. The game cartridge is J9029E. Don't know if that really means a lot. I don't know if they're actually in series with each other. Kind of don't think so. So let's take a look at the actual contents of this box and see what we got in here. All right. So we've got our mailer, or can send it into Atari. Looks like we can put all of our information here. What game or computer systems have you have in your household? Atari links, check. Nintendo, I've got a couple Game Boys. Super Nintendo, no. Sega Genesis, definitely. Sega CD, unfortunately no. TurboGrafx, unfortunately no. Game Boy, yes. Game Gear, I had one, don't have it anymore. IBM PC, I do have an IBM PC, an actual IBM PC. Amiga, yes. Apple Macintosh, no. I've had them, but I don't have any now. Atari computers, yes. 3DO, no, unfortunately. That'd be a nice one to have. PlayStation, yes. And Saturn, yes. So, yeah, kind of interesting. This is cool. So now available Atari Jaguar official gamers guide. So they've got all the games listed in here, complete strategies and secrets for all of your favorite games. This would be a kind of a cool thing to have. I don't know how many people actually got that. By the time I bought my games, Atari had folded, so you weren't going to get this anymore. So that, and then we've got the game manual here. But before we look at the game manual, here's the cartridge. So this is how they came packed. This has been opened before, so I don't have it taped up. Looks like this is the terms and conditions. So this is the licensing that they have, that standard Atari licensing. And here we've got our Doom cartridge. Like my last one, so a little tiny bit dusty there, but not too bad. And yeah, so we can put this in the Jag, and we'll play it in a little bit. But I want to take a look at the manual. I don't think I've ever opened this manual. I'm kind of surprised at how thick it is. There's actually many, many pages in here. It's probably multiple languages. Then let's take a quick peek. So, Doom, 64-bit software, table of contents. Alright, so we got the story of Doom, getting started, default controls, memory save, adjusting. There's lots of things going on in here. The story of Doom. Mars and the gateways between its two moons, Phobos and Deimos, have been to the site of interdimensional space travel testing. Recently, however, these passageways have become dangerously unstable. Experiments using human guinea pigs have met with tragic results. Something evil has been exiting the gateways. As the only combat-ready assault troop within 50 million miles of Earth, you've been ordered along with your buddies to Phobos. You arrive and are assigned to secure the perimeter of the base while the other Marines go inside. From outside the base, you hear the carnage. Guns firing, men screaming, bones cracking, then silence. Suddenly, you're the last galactic Marine alive, thrust into a bloody, gore-ridden underworld. Packing everything from chainsaws to rocket launchers, it's up to you to annihilate imps, lost souls, dead Marines, barons of hell, and ultimately avenge the brutal slaughter of your men. Okay, that's the story behind Doom. Getting started, insert your game. Let's see here, we've got activity, activates the option menu. So we got the start and the pause the action. A increases speed, B, sorry, it's a run button. B fires your weapon, C, use and strafe. So the Jaguar, the original Jaguar controllers don't have the side buttons that you find on many consoles now. So what you see here is all you get. Now they did have an enhanced joystick that came out later that had those extra buttons, but mine don't. So memory saves, volume and controls information. So again, this one allows you to store up to 100,000 changes. So then after that, you can't save anything. So something about the memory in this cartridge only allows 100,000 changes. So it's kind of interesting. Don't know what they did. Object of the game says, welcome to Doom, a lightning-fast virtual reality adventure where you're the toughest space trooper ever to suck vacuum? What? Anyhow, your mission is to shoot your way through a monster-infested holocaust, living to tell the tale if possible. The gameplay for Doom is quite simple. Doom is an action-packed slug-a-thon. You don't need the reflexes. It says you don't need the reflexes of a hyperactive 8-year-old to win. To escape Doom, you'll need both brains and brawn. Okay, so they're basically saying that you need to think when you're playing this game. Alright, so menu selection, all this stuff. Yeah. We've got connecting two Jaguars for cooperative or deathmatch play. Please see the instructions that are provided with your JagLink connection hardware. Contact the Atari helpline or customer service for details on availability of JagLink connection hardware. Don't know if Atari actually sold the JagLink. I know Best Electronics had them later, but I don't know much about the JagLink if it actually came out. So it says network error due to the high data transfer rate between Jaguars while playing co-op or deathmatch Doom, and with the interference caused by playing a game taking place in hell, you and your friends will see the message network error displayed once in a while. The game will place the two players in random locations in the area that was being played, and the gameplay will continue as usual. This allows the two machines to resynchronize the high-speed data transfer communications between the players. These errors should not be considered faulty Jaguar or cartridges. Okay, so they're basically telling us that you're going to play this network game, it is going to give you errors, and this is normal. So, alright. Eternal life and death. If you die, you restart at the beginning of the area, with a pistol and some bullets. Pressing C button will reincarnate you and return you to the beginning of the area we're playing. Alright. Firepower and how to use it. So we have the fist, pistol, the shotgun, the chain gun, the rocket launcher, the plasma rifle, and the BFG 9000. Dangerous Doom environment, so we have exploding barrels, slime and other radioactive waste. This is the tip. Barrels can often be the most devastating weapon in your arsenal, delivering a body-blasting explosion to all nearby purgatory pedestrians. Wait until several evil guys are next to a barrel and blast away. Yep, and they blow up. We have the enemies. We got former humans, former human sergeants, and imps. We have our demons, our lost souls, our cacodemons, and Barons of Hell. I don't know if that's the biggest enemy in Doom or not, the Barons of Hell, but that's what it's saying. Alright, and the credits. And the software warranty. How long's the warranty? 90 days. Okay, so you got 90 days. I think my warranty is expired. And then that follows with, it's 24 pages of manual. And then we've got 2 other languages here. Yeah, that's it for the Doom manual. I'm actually pretty impressed. That's a pretty decent sized manual. So not too bad. Why don't we take a look at some gameplay?
Developed by ID and published by Atari, Doom for the Atari Jaguar was based on the PC Doom 1.2 code and the first of many console ports. first thing you may notice about Doom on the Jaguar is that it runs in full screen at a high frame rate. Second would be the complete lack of music during gameplay. But to me that's perfectly acceptable, as it creates an eerie atmosphere, leaving nothing but the screams of demons to interfere with your favorite disco track playing on home hi-fi. Less noticeable changes would be the modification to MIDI the maps, a slightly lower screen resolution, and reduced texture maps. Of the 27 original maps found on the PC, 5 have been cut altogether, yet 2 have been added. Other changes include the lack of crushers, cyber demons, and cyber demon monsters, as well as effects such as partial invisibility and light amplification. Interestingly, the source code developed for this version of Doom was used on many of the ports, so maps will be similar, if not identical, to the Jaguar Doom. Now that we've had a look at Atari's Doom in action, let's give it a baud rate. And today's categories are sound, graphics, playability, rarity, and value. For the sound category, I give Jaguar Doom a 10, mostly because it's missing the music. In the graphics category, I give the Jaguar Doom a strong 15 because it plays at full screen at a high frame rate. For playability, I give the Jaguar a 17 because, well, it's Doom and it's a heck of a lot of fun. Jaguar Doom is not the rarest game, so it gets a 10, right down the middle. For value, Jaguar Doom gets a 16 because it's a good game, it's a lot of fun, you'll have many hours of enjoyment out of this one, and it doesn't cost too much, so you get a lot of value for the money. So this completes my review of Doom on the Atari Jaguar. If you liked the video and you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.